try and focus on what's happening in other cities. One of them being Nottingham, which is where the Indian team have arrived with not the greatest bit of news, because we saw the attention being given to Shikhar Dhawan's thumb. And what is confirmed for sure is that he will miss the next match. How much more he misses beyond that, we don't know yet, Robbie, but you know all about what it is to have a fracture.
Well, if it's fractures, it depends on what kind of fractures it is. If it's a hairline fracture, then you know that it's maybe 10 days, 2 weeks, you'll be okay. But if it's a proper fracture, then it's going to be a minimum 3.5 weeks. And if he's going to look to play, then definitely I think 3 weeks for sure. You know for a fact that he will, if it's a proper fracture, he will miss 3 weeks.
But you had an interesting point of view, because we were just naturally in conversation saying, okay, fine, Shikhar Dhawan out for 3.5 weeks, who'll we fly in as the replacement? Hang on, do we even need to fly?
No, absolutely not. As in, you've selected 15 guys out there. There are really top class batsmen within that side itself. Stick to what we've got. Shikhar Dhawan will be invaluable in the knockouts for India. Do not send him back. Let him stay with the team. He's someone who had so much value within that group, even as just someone who's not playing. He will add a lot of value. He'll keep the dressing room atmosphere light and cozy, and he'll keep it extremely funny. So you need a character like him in the dressing room. Do not send him back.
Fair enough. I'd said it just like we expected him to say it, but what we are sure is that when it comes to playing New Zealand in Nottingham, they will not have Shikhar Dhawan, so KL Rahul, the obvious replacement opener, who comes at number 4.
I'm so glad that the number 4 question at some point in time you said number 4 was over. I think just Danish said, he's just made such a furor about it that you have to bring it back. 2 things I find very interesting. One is that, look, the knock was on Sunday evening. Okay, what is it today? It's Tuesday. Okay, that means yesterday at some point in time they knew. The information has already got them, because I'm sure they wouldn't even have waited till Monday to go and get the X-ray. Sunday evening
they would have got it done immediately for sure.
Immediately they would.
But obviously they want to have a plan of action, right? And I think that's why they kind of delayed announcing it to the
world.
Correct,
and they still haven't announced it. That means basically somebody has leaked the news somewhere. The news has got out. Obviously they still haven't announced it, because
let's not call it a leak. It's just word of mouth has gotten the news around.
Yeah. The only thing that leaks
is such a negative term, right?
The only thing that leaks is water.
Yeah.
Like in the dressing rooms of Bristol, there'll be lots of water around there. Nothing else leaks.
Let's not call it
I know leaks is a sensitive topic.
Let's not.
I can completely understand. I've been there myself in 2009. Leaks is a sensitive topic, but yeah, I mean, the point of it is now that people know. I think it's important for the Indian now, the dressing room, the Indian team management to quickly put this to rest and say, okay, this is it. He's out for this much time. He's not out for this much time. And we are calling for a replacement or not. I tend to agree with Robbie completely that the record that Shikhar Dhawan has in this kind of format of the game, he averages almost 10 to 12 runs more in ICC tournaments than he does normally. I mean, look at that, in 65.16 in the big games.
600s.
Yep, he's a big player in big match situations. You will never, I mean, to rule him out of the tournament unless your back is to the wall, you know that he's not going to be okay for 8 weeks. I can't see them doing that. But if they did, they need to put this matter to rest now. Because I always believe that the more you delay saying things and putting it out explicitly, the more people have a chance to talk about it, speculate about it. Put the speculation to rest. And it's important they do so today.